And we see what the Middle East looked like during the life of our Lord Jesus. So this is 1st century, beginning of 2nd century AD, and the empire that rules the world is the Roman Empire, right? We know that, you think about Pontius Pilate, who was the kind of the mayor of Jerusalem, the Roman representative overseeing Judea. Or Judea, by the way, you know why it's called Judea? Judea is a reference to the tribe of Judah. And today, all the Jews in the world, Jews are descendants of Judah. Judah, Jew. So the Jews today are all part of the tribe of Judah. Okay, that's just side note. But the Roman Empire rules over the region of Judea during the time of Jesus, and after Jesus' ascension, at around 70 AD, the Jews rebel against the Romans. The Romans are the greatest empire, the greatest military the world has ever seen to date. The Jews rebel against them, and the Romans destroy the temple, the Jewish temple in Jerusalem. Another 60 years pass, and around 130 AD, the Jews rebel again against the Romans. Actually, they are able to kick the Romans out of Jerusalem, but the Romans come back with great rage, murder tens of thousands of Jews during that battle. They forbid Jews to come into Jerusalem. Again, they changed the name of Jerusalem to Aelia Capitolina, and they changed the name of the region from Israel or Judea to Palestina. That happened at 130 AD. Changing the region from Israel or Judea and name it Palestina. And why do they choose this name Palestina? Mock the Jews, referring to the Philistines that they fought with over and over and over in their Jewish Bible. So they call it Palestina. The other reason for it is to try to finally, once and for all, erase the Jewish identity of the land. Disconnect the Jews from this land, changing the name of the region and exiling all the Jews out of, all that survived out of that land. And almost all the Jews get exiled at 130 AD and spread around the world. And that's a reality that lasted for about 2,000 years. It's a reality that lasted about 2,000 years. And during this time, a lot of different empires rose and fell that control the land. Because one you want to notice is that you see 3 continents, Africa on the south, Asia on the east, Europe on the north, and who sits right in the middle of those 3 continents? Israel. It's a very, very strategic piece of land because it's the main route to move between different continents. Everyone wants to rule this piece of land. So the Roman Empire rules it, and then it splits actually inside itself. And the Eastern Roman Empire is called the Byzantine Empire, and they rule the land. And then a Muslim empire is rising from the east, from Arabia, and they conquer the world, and they go up into all of North Africa, and as well as some parts of Europe, in Turkey, Turkey actually not really, but they rule kind of off this Middle East and a lot of North Africa. And after them come the Crusades and actually get them out of the Holy City in Jerusalem. Many movies about that, right? But then come the second Muslim empire, they're also known as Mamluks, and they get this land back. And then after them come the Ottomans, those are the Turks, and they control the world. And I'm saying all of this because the important piece about this, or what I'm trying to emphasize, is that every one of those empires that came through the Holy Land destroyed all religious affiliation of the land to whoever ruled before and built their own religious buildings. And then the next one will come, destroy those buildings, and build in the same place new buildings. And then the next one will come, and back and forth this will go. In addition, every empire that comes through the land, people from that kingdom, from that empire, will come and settle in the Holy Land. So many people from Arabia, when the Muslim empire ruled, moved from Saudi Arabia of today, from the land of Arabia, and moved to the Holy Land and actually all of North Africa. And that's why all of North Africa is very Muslim to this day and very Arab population-wise or ethnicity-wise to this day. The last empire ruling that I mentioned were the Ottomans. Those are, as I said, they are from Turkey. They ruled this land until the 1920s. Just to put that in how close this is to us, about 100 years ago.